I'm gonna try my very best to reenact something that happened to me this morning because it really just blew my mind. And it may not blow your mind, but if it happened to you, I sure as hell will guarantee that it would. And these kind of things happen to me all the time, and I always want to keep track of them all, but I usually never do, and then they just fall in the past, and you kind of forget about it. But I'm going to document this one. So I'm on my way to work, and I'm thinking and pondering, which I've been doing all morning, about this place, and I was really going hard into the simulation aspect of it. And as I'm driving, I'm getting to the point. So I came from the other way, so I'm heading to this health fair that my job is partaking in, and I'm coming this way, and I'm listening to some music, and I'm just really deep into thought. And not only thought, but just perception of this place. It's hard to describe. All right, so I'm thinking, listening to music. I'm kind of like almost in a trance-like state, but I'm conscious, right? So I get to about this point, and I look up, and the light is turning red. And then quick second thought reaction, I'm like, oh, and I turn right super fast because I was about to run a red light. So I turn in here, and then I'm like, oh wow, I was thinking, man, did that just happen? Script wise, was that scripted? Because it was like, it just came out of nowhere, and I had the split second decision, and I flew in here, and then I came in here, and then there was this old lady driving this golf cart looking thing, and I'm behind her, and I'm like, she's kind of driving slow. And right when she comes up to this little corner here, I noticed that she dropped her cane. And I'm parked here, and I stop. And I think, if that didn't happen back there, then I would not be experiencing this now, and I wouldn't be here. And I went out there and I said, hey, I picked up her cane. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. Because she looked like she was handicapped, okay? And that looked like it was going to be a hard task to get out. Like, it's elevated, so get out of it, walk around, bend down, and pick it up. But I just happened to be here, right? Not by my choice, because I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. And the light turned red, and I swerved in here real fast because I wasn't even supposed to be over here at all. But you see, I was thinking, if that light didn't turn red and I wouldn't have been paying attention, or whatever was happening, I wouldn't have swerved in here like that. I wouldn't even be in here, because I would have, one, either stopped at the light, would have no need to turn in here, or two, just keep driving past the light. But something brought me over here to help that lady pick her cane up. And I know it sounds crazy, but as I'm thinking this and pondering this, I'm like, there is no reason for me to have been able, there is no reason for me to have been there to help that old lady pick her cane up. I mean, you should have saw it. Like, it would have caused her a lot of trouble. And so I'm thinking, like, is this a simulation? Is this like some kind of simulated, scripted reality? Of course, I'm always thinking this, but that really got me to thinking that. And then I come over here, and, well, I missed the turn, but I turned back there, but you can see it from here. So I come in here, and I missed the turn. But you can see right here, I pull up, and as I'm thinking this, I see this right here. This is a simulation spray painted on this thing. Now, I came in from this parking lot, but I missed it this time around. So perhaps I'm supposed to be in this parking lot. But isn't that just crazy? I'm gonna try to get over there. I'm gonna pause the video and get in the right spot. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so I turned in here. Sorry, I missed it. I turned in here looking for this place that I'm going for the health fair. And I noticed a hunt with the arrow, like, hunt. That's weird. So I'm thinking, like, that seems so scripted. and almost performative, like it was Truman Show. I seriously felt like that. It was very unreal feeling. And then I come back here and I notice, I see a sign right here. It says, this is a simulation right here. This is a simulation. Clear as day. I know you're thinking, oh wow, he's fucking lost it. He's fucking lost it. What a coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence. And the thing is, I remember what I was thinking. I was pondering. I was like, why is it so hard for these beings or entities, if they are benevolent, to give us clear answers, clear messages? And if there's anyone out there, why are they doing nothing? Okay, I was really going deep into thinking all the possibilities of that, and I'm not really going to discuss that now. Maybe I will later. But I was really thinking hard about this for like 2 hours this morning, and even up to this point. And what do you know? I get sidetracked to swerve into this parking lot where I help an old lady pick her cane up. And then I come over here because I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of guessing at this point, which where I was going is right there. But I turned in here and I get the message, this is a simulation. Okay. This is not a coincidence. These kind of things happen all the time to me. But I'm just documenting this to show you. And I know how crazy it sounds or seems, or like, oh, big deal. Like you're just kind of making big deals out of nothing. But when this kind of stuff happens to you all the time, you realize that these are not coincidences. And I'm not saying that it's something that can be trusted. I mean, this thing could be throwing me little treats, pulling me here, pulling me there, just fucking with me. That's a possibility. I don't know what it is, but all I'm saying is there is some kind of intelligence that's obviously fucking with you. I already know that. But I'm documenting this right now. I wish I could have documented the whole cane incident, because it seemed like a fucking movie. It really did, the whole scenario. So yeah, this is a simulation. I've never seen anything so direct before. Usually signs and symbols and messages are kind of, or very indirect, up to interpretation, could have many meanings. This is pretty straightforward. This is a pretty clear and straightforward message that I'm in a simulation, and it was just proven to me by the whole scenario that just happened before, and me thinking, oh wow, this seems like a scripted simulation. That was weird. And the very next thing I see is, yes, this is a simulation. So, what do you think? I know it's crazy.